month, I'm daring you to not fit. Why do I say not to fit? Well, for many, many years, I tried so hard to fit. I tried to fit in school, I tried to fit in university, I tried to fit professionally, I tried to fit in the music industry, I tried to fit in spiritual groups, I tried to fit in any kind of group of people who I thought seemed to be the norm. Later I ascended the ladder through the educational system and tried to fit there, and never, even though I was a manager, a head of a department in a college, I still felt like I didn't fit. I just didn't fit into the norm, into the status quo. And then eventually, when I started my business about 6-7 years ago, I was in business networks and I felt like I didn't fit there either. And you know what? All those years, I wasted probably over 50 years of my life trying to fit and worrying about the fact that I felt like a misfit and feeling like, as you would expect, a failure in everything that I was doing. I felt like a failure socially, a failure personally, a failure professionally, a failure in so many ways. And because I just couldn't fit into a niche. I couldn't fit into a genre. I couldn't fit into a system. I couldn't fit the status quo. Then, one day, I did a leadership course where they did some personality typing, and lo and behold, the personality type that they dubbed me as. Now you might find this to be completely explainable, and at the time it seemed really, really strange to me, and I didn't. It actually took me by surprise. They said I was an eccentric. I was 52 years old, and a room full of people said to me, "You know what, you're an eccentric, and actually being an eccentric is what you really do well, and it's actually kind of what we like." I went up to my room after that and I burst into tears. 52 years of my life I've been trying to fit in, and suddenly I realized that the reason why I felt like such a misfit was that I was. And not only that I was, but that being the person who didn't fit was actually attractive and appealing to people. The thing that made it not attractive was when I brought in my insecurities and my defense mechanisms, when I felt like I was being judged because I didn't fit. The minute that I embraced my non-fittingness, when I said, "Great, hey, wow, this is amazing, I get to not fit and people like the fact that I don't fit," it had nothing to do with what other people thought about me. It had to do with what I thought about me. And the minute that I said, "You know what, I don't fit. Hallelujah, I don't fit. I don't have to fit." The minute that I accepted that about myself, not just accepted, I have to say, started to really love that about myself and celebrate and express that part of myself, I became more creative, I became more innovative, I became more daring, I became more outspoken on controversial topics. And do you know what happened? Changed my entire career. Suddenly I became a leader instead of a follower. Instead of a misfit, I was the person in the front, and people came to me for advice. People started reading books that I was well, first of all, I started writing books because I dared to be myself eventually, or finally, and everything changed. Everything changed. And so the biggest thing that has changed my life is, instead of saying I don't fit, the biggest thing that changed my life was just saying, "Fantastic, wonderful, hallelujah, I don't fit." So this month, don't fit. I dare you.